With Mario Kart 8 being out for nearly a decade, we have seen amazing tracks when that game released back in 2017. Some of the tracks that are some bangers to me anyways are Electrodrome, Warriors Goldmine from the Wii originally, and also Sherberland from the GameCube. But there are some tracks out there that we've just forgotten about and we don't even know what they are unless I show you guys a picture. So in this video, here are the top 5 tracks that I believe are forgotten within Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, before I dive into this video, I just want to say real quick that these top 5s are really subjective and they could be different from one person's opinion to another, so just keep that in mind, guys. And also, for this list, I am not including anything from the Booster Course Pass. I believe it is not fair that all the tracks have been out yet for the Booster Course Pass to be given this a valuable rating. So here we go, let's dive in. Coming in at the number 5 spot, I have Twisted Mansion. Now, this is not a bad track by any means. In fact, I think this track is a decent layout and it kind of has good gimmicks going on with it. But how many times do you play multiplayer and you're just sitting there thinking about what track could be next in the 3 plus the random? Do you think about Twisted Mansion? Because I really sure don't. And I actually kind of forgot that this was in here until I had to look it up. Pretty much with all these tracks, I had to look it up on the Google and be like, oh, this track's in here. So, not a bad track, just not the greatest track that we have in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And it could be better, but the list is going to get worse. At number 4, I decided to put Dry Desert. And honestly, to me, I never forgot about this track. In fact, one of the Discord servers that I'm in, I shared it on my list and they said put Dry Desert. So I'm going along with them and trusting now that they said that this was a forgotten track. And yeah, personally for me, I really do like this track, but as a community, they say that they don't enjoy this track because it is very basic and very boring. So that is why maybe the community has forgotten about it. But let me know what you guys think about Dry Desert. Do you think it is a forgotten track or you guys actually really enjoy it like myself? This is where the list gets a little bit easier for me. But at number 3, I decided to put Toad's Turnpike. Now, I'm sorry for all you Toad's Turnpike fans out there, or anybody that's a fan of the N64 Mario Kart, but in my opinion, this track has never been a favorite of mine, and no matter how many times I play it, I always just seem to forget about it. In fact, I really forget that this is in the game all the time, and it's not even like the track layout, it's not even like the middle of the cars in the road, or just anything. It's just such a bland and boring track, and I get it that they decided to put the cars, you know, on both sides coming to and from you, but it's not really like a track that screams Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in a way. I do appreciate that they did decide to bring anti-gravity within this track. It really is a good feature. And also bring paragliding into this track. It was a really good addition, but to me, just not really a track that stands out as like a best track in this game. Coming in hot at the number 2 spot, and I decided to put Excitebike from the Wii U DLC, and this is one of the first crossover tracks that we did get within Mario Kart 8 Wii U, and at the time, I really didn't play Excitebike neither, so this one already didn't sit with me as a Mario Kart player, but I did appreciate what they did decide to do with Excitebike. You know, the track changes every time, and there's a crowd screaming at you, and there's a ton of tricks that you can do. This track would be an amazing fit for, like, let's say Mario Kart Tour with the trick variants, but we also have tracks that are better, and in fact, we also have Baby Park within the game, and it's more chaotic, it's more fun, and Excitebike is just a little bit bigger, and it really doesn't do me, or I hope anybody out there, justice when it does come to a small track. Okay, this track should not be a shock to anybody. It might be a shock to some of you guys, actually, but coming in at number 1, I don't even know if I'm saying this name right, but Bone Dry Ruins from whatever cup it is in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I don't have the website in front of me right now to actually refer to this, but I never play this track, and it's one of the weirdest tracks, don't get me wrong, and it just doesn't play right. Like, I mean, in the middle of the track, there's a side path where everybody goes, and there's just that one lonely path on the left in the middle where that paragliding section is, and there's also a top section, and it just doesn't work within Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in my opinion. Yes, it does have some great features, like, you know, maybe the toads throwing off the coins, I guess, if you say that's a great feature. It also has a really beginning shortcut where you take a mushroom and there you go, you're in first place. But this track doesn't suit well with me at all, and no matter how many times I try to say that this is in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it just doesn't work. Personally, it feels more like a Mario Kart 7 track, if anything, and it just doesn't belong in this game. And that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and I tried my best to come up with a list that everyone could agree on. Of course, no one's gonna agree on anything, you know, all at the same time. That would be awesome if it worked like that. But yeah, just let me know how I did with this list, and if you guys do want to see more top 5s, let me know what top 5 you guys want to do next in the Mario Kart series, whether that's top 5 best tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or even ranking the top Mario Kart games out there. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Like I said, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please smash that thumbs up button. And also, if you guys do want more Mario Kart content, please consider subscribing to the channel if you guys do want more. With that out of the way, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Stay healthy, stay clean. Bye.